So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you feel this way. Coming after you.
Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack. Today we're playing some Team Fortress 2, and I'm playing the Sniper, which is not normal for me. Anybody who's been to the channel knows I don't normally play Sniper. I think the only time you guys have actually gotten Sniper gameplay from me was when I was doing the live commentaries, and I just happened to roll Sniper on the random class generator, but there's a reason for that. I'm not very good at it. This was one of the few days that my aim was decent enough to actually get a gameplay, what I consider good enough for a gameplay. Fair warning though, I'm really not the best sniper in the world. For those of you who maybe don't play TF2 but like my voice or something, and that's why you're watching this commentary, and are perhaps familiar with the other first-person shooter that everybody plays, which is Call of Duty, and wondering why I'm not getting aggressive, why I'm not quick-scoping everybody, that's because TF2 is a very different game from Call of Duty, and you actually have to hit people in the head in order to do any real damage, and that can be very difficult. Also, the sniper has a mechanic where the longer he stays zoomed in, the more powerful a shot gets, so you're actually encouraged to hard scope, and that can be very useful for like taking out an overhealed heavy or something like that. But that's why I'm hanging back and actually sniping like a goddamn sniper, and not running around 360ing off ladders and quick scoping noobs, 420 quick scopes. But yeah, that's how you play sniper. I'm not that good at it, but this is decent gameplay, I guess. But anyway, real quickly, I wanted to talk about two things today. First thing is Extra Life. Extra Life was this last week on our 24-hour stream with KB Mod. I went down to Pittsburgh, streamed with a bunch of the Pittsburgh KB Mod bros, along with a bunch of other people that showed up. It was really awesome. We raised a lot of money. Altogether, our team's total was $48,000 around there, which is amazing. Our goal is $50,000. We're actually not done yet, so we did not miss our goal. We're actually very close, and we have one more weekend to go where more people, I believe a bunch of European brothers, are going to be playing. And the only one I know by name who is definitely streaming next weekend is Joel, Incredible Orb. And Incredible Orb is a really well-known streamer, and also happens to have an audience that's pretty much separate from KB Mod's audience, because we hate Modern Warfare, and he only plays Modern Warfare pretty much. Yeah, so that should hopefully bring in a lot of donations for the sick children's. Me personally, I raised about $1,300, which is awesome. I set my goal to $3,000, but that was an unrealistic goal. I set my goal higher than what I expected it to be, because I wanted to encourage people to donate more. I don't think that strategy really works, so I know for that for next year, but my realistic goal in my head that I really wanted to break at least was $1,000. So the fact that I did break that and got about $320 more so far at the time of this recording is really awesome to me. So thank you so much to anybody who donated, or anybody who showed up to the stream, anybody who helped out in any way. And if you want to leave a donation, if you meant to leave a donation, just forgot, or you're only hearing about this until now, I'll leave my donation page in the description. Any donations made to my page go directly 100% to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. And you can also, if you're not interested in helping kids that aren't in your area, then you can look around the KB Mod team and see who's sponsoring what hospital. Try to find somebody who who's in your area. But anyway, so the other thing I wanted to talk about, besides the Extra Life, was PlayStation AllStars. So I just started playing PlayStation AllStars. It's in open beta right now. If you have a PlayStation 3 and an internet access, which I assume you do because you're watching this video, you can download the open beta for PlayStation AllStars. And PlayStation AllStars is sort of the answer, PlayStation's answer to Nintendo's Super Smash Bros. Series, where they're taking all their characters, or a couple characters from their notable IPs, and putting them all into a fighting game, which is pretty interesting. I mean, everybody's quick to yell rip off. Personally, I think it's a good idea, because it gives PlayStation fanboys something to fanboy over, kind of like Super Smash Bros. Did for us at first. And I'm always encouraging the development of weird offbeat fighters. I really like my fighters, and nobody's putting out fighters right now except for Capcom. Capcom kind of follows the same formula. You know, I can only watch so much Street Fighter X, Tekken, Street Fighter 4, Marvel vs. Capcom before I just throw up. And I was also really into Smash Bros. Some of you guys might not know this, but I used to play competitively. I say competitively as a loose term in Super Smash Bros. Melee. I used to attend tournaments, I should say, for Super Smash Bros. Melee. I never placed in any of them, but I would usually get a few rounds in before I got knocked out. I usually went there knowing full well before I even started that I wasn't going to win any tournaments, because I always went with my friend Jim, who taught me everything I knew about the game and was just always better than me. He always knew where all the tournaments were. He taught me everything I knew about the game, and I just knew that going there I would never be able to beat Jim. But I would always go just for the competition. It was always a lot of fun. I made Ganondorf for anybody who's interested, anybody's curious. But I don't play anymore, but I do absolutely love Super Smash Bros. I hate Brawl. I think Brawl's a piece of shit, and I don't understand why Nintendo would actively try to kill competition. So I was actually really looking forward to AllStars. I was really hoping that it could sort of revive that offbeat fighter love that I have dwelling in me. There's also some characters that I'm pretty interested in, like Parappa the Rappa. I love that game. I think it has a lot of character, and Fat Princess is, like, you know, an entertaining idea. I'm not really that big a God of War fan, but Kratos is in there. But I gotta say, the game fucking sucks. It is just a beta, so hopefully, you know, they do some tuning and, you know, maybe change the game around. I don't know how long they have until release, but I really hope that they change it up significantly, because I think the game is not fun at all. I played it for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. That was about all I could stand. I plan on playing it some more tomorrow, try to develop my opinion a little bit. I was waiting to I was waiting for it to click, so I would be like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I see where they're going with this game, and, you know, pick it up and start poning noobs, and then I would love it, right? It just never happened. So I'm gonna give it some more time, but I mean, for the first thing that really jumped out at me was that there's a serious problem with character balance, and that Kratos is like the most overpowered shit in the world. And I'm not just complaining because I was getting my ass kicked by Kratos's all night. I mean, I played Kratos too a couple times, and I won like every time. It's stupid to have any one character be so much better than every other character in the game. He's just got way too much reach and power, and the game is focused very much on your special moves. I'm not positive, but I think the only way to get kills is, or one of the few ways to get kills, and therefore points, and therefore to win, is to hit somebody with your super. So he has really good supers. He has really good ability to build meter, which is needed to get those supers to get the KOs. His main like long range grapple attack homes onto enemies. Like, he's just the most retarded character. I don't know if anybody who worked on the game actually worked on a fighting game before, but it really feels like they haven't, because there's absolutely no sense of character balance. And I feel like what they did was they stayed too true to the character, in that Kratos is a fucking god, so they decided to make him a fucking god. Like, he's just too good. So that's the first problem. The other problem is that every character in the game feels very clunky, and combos do not come naturally. There are a few combos that seem kind of like preset, but there's no real feeling of fluid freestyle combo movement, like in a game like Marvel vs. Capcom, where you can basically, if there's two moves that look like they can go together, chances are they can in some way go together. In this game, I was having trouble linking anything together, and it was just very awkward. I also didn't like the control scheme. Hopefully in the full release they allow you to move some things around. They have the same block and then move to the side to dodge like Super Smash Bros. Does, but they have it on the L1 button, and I was always an R button guy on the GameCube controller. So hopefully they allow you to change control schemes, but characters feel very clunky in that, like, every character has some lag on their attack. There's no like rapid fire attacks. Everybody feels slow. And also Sly Cooper, who I wanted to play because he's a stealth character, can't fucking block or dodge. So yeah, that's great. Thanks, guys. Real good job on that, dudes. But yeah, anyway, that's my 2 cents on PlayStation All-Stars. If I end up liking it, I'll record it so that if something ends up clicking with me, I'll end up recording it so that I can show you guys a little bit of the game itself. The reason I didn't do this commentary over some gameplay is because I didn't fucking like it. I didn't want to play it anymore. I was like, I could record this and give my thoughts on it, but honestly, I just don't want to play this anymore. And that was after only like 2 hours, so I'll let you guys know. Anyway, guys, you can go ahead and like the video if you did like it, and once again, my donation link for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia is in the description. I would appreciate any charity, and once again, thank you if you helped out. My name is BlackLightAttack. Take it easy.